Hello students, welcome back to the third video of History chapter number 5. We are talking about the rulers and buildings. In buildings, we talked in the second video about the formation of vertical and the horizontal beam. On top of that, we talked about the superstructure. We understood in detail about how the layering of things have been done. Now we are going to talk about the layout of Shahjahanabad in 1850 map. Okay, here you have the map which they have shown. Shah Jahan adapted, developed this architectural form as a means to control the access that nobles had to the river. In the new city, that is Shahjahanabad, that he constructed in Delhi, the imperial palace commanded the riverfront. Only special favored members or the nobles like his eldest son, that is Dhara Shuko, were given access to the river, and the remaining nobles were there. The king had asked them to move forward to the cities, there they could construct their house. So the nobles and Dhara, his eldest son, Dhara Shuko, got the permission to make the residence near the Yamuna river. This is the aerial view of Delhi 1858. From top you can observe the water area, and this is the whole locality where mostly the public and the nobles were staying. This is the Char Bagh. Jama Masjid view where the Friday prayers have been said. So that time there will be a lot of population which will be seen. Here you can observe the structure only, and you have the population which is coming for the Friday prayers. Where the temples and mosque and all come up, rise up, right? There you will find most of the people constructing their houses, and in response to that they get a lot of work, working in the temples like pujaris and all, they get some sort of work. Then you have the sweepers, the cooks, the people who are selling the arti thal and all, right? So prayer dish which they are giving off. Then the people who are there for cooking, so a lot of people who are coming, they are also coming for the pilgrimage, right? Whereas these people are earning their livelihood out of it. So nearby people also come. Bachelor party, when they are bachelor, they'll come and stay in a particular place. Then when they see everything is fine, everything is available nearby, they bring their family and they get settled. So that's how the risings take place. Now we'll talk about Diwan-e-Am. This is the Diwan-e-Am. It was during Shah Jahan's reign that the different elements of Mughal architecture were fused together in a grand harmonious synthesis. His reign witnessed a huge amount of construction. As I mentioned earlier also, Shah Jahan had built a lot of construction, and he loved to because he had a lot of money with him. Plus, he had this idea of constructing something which could be useful for the people and for the royal family. His reign witnessed a huge amount of construction in Agra and Delhi. Ceremonial halls of public and private audience, that is Diwan-e-Khas and Diwan-e-Am, were carefully planned. The construction which was being made, that was full planned, what is to be done there, how it is to be performed and all. So that was a good planning which was done. The ceremonial hall of public and private audience were carefully planned, placed within a large courtyard. You can see here the courtyard, this is the place where you find lot of people, and you can see the construction over here. These courts were also described as Chihil Sult, and 40 pillared hall. You can just observe all this pillars which are there. Okay, it is constructed on 40 pillars. The construction was on 40 pillars. Diwane Khas. This is the hall for the audience. The pedestal on which his throne was placed was frequently described as Qibla. Qibla is the direction where the Mecca is. Okay, for the Muslims especially, they go for the clarifying of their sins. So they bow down to the west side, that is where Mecca is in the west direction, and Muslims believe the Qibla is the main area where the people will bow down for the prayer. They will, at home also they have this place, especially they will bow down to the west side, believing that God is present over that place. The direction faced by Muslims during prayer, since everybody faced that direction when court was in session, idea of the king as a representative, they believed that the place where they are bowing down, there the throne of the king used to be there. They believed that he would never give a wrong judgment. That is what the thought was by the king plus the public. This is the architectural feature which has been presented in front of you. The pedestal on which his throne was frequently described as Qibla is believed as Muslims at prayer. Okay, what they do, they face the direction to the court, and they believe that whatever kind of problem you come with, okay, to the king, that could be solved by him, because he is sitting in the place, okay, as a representative of the God. That's why people count on him. This is the same picture which has been shown to you all. This is the peacock throne. You can see the beautiful peacocks over here, and this is the throne of Shah Jahan. So here he would listen to the problems of the people. He would give the final verdict, whatever the problem, sort of problem used to be there, and he used to give the final judgment, and people would love to listen to him from his throne. This is the outside view, the pillar which is there, design on it, floral design you can see. Here you can see the arc structure which has been formed. Similar structures which you can see, observe. Here also, the arc formation. Again the two vertical lines, then you have the top portion, superstructure. To fix it on the top, you had the horizontal, a beam type of thing. You needed a lot of people, because that time we didn't had JCBs and all, right? Cranes and all was not available. So people, what they did, they had a small structure, okay, beam type of thing. On top of it, they used to keep this huge pillar and then drag it to the top, and then finally fix it on the thing. Diwane Khas. On 12th March 1635, Shah Jahan sat for the first time on the peacock throne, okay, which was adorned with gold, had a red and green enamel wash, was decorated with rubies, emeralds and pearls. In 1739, Nadir Shah of Iran, what he did is he plundered and looted all this wealth from Delhi, and it was taken to other place. It was believed that Nadir Shah's death took place and peacock throne was broken down and damaged, and nobody knows about the pearl which is used, where it went and all. But there is a belief saying that it is used in different places, especially in Britain, on the crown which has been used. Okay, on that you can find the pearl. Peacock throne, also known as Takht-e-Tash, was made by Shah Jahan. It was taken away by Nadir Shah in Iran after assassination of Nadir Shah. We don't know the truth. But yes, we can say that it is not present today in its original condition. You can just have the position of the structure where you can sit, but you don't have the things onto it. The original things are not there, it is missing. The jewels which are there, it is believed that it is found in Britain, and you can hear, you have the place, okay, in Agra fort. So this is the crown. On that you have the Kohinoor, which is there on Queen Victoria. You can find this pearl which is there. After the assassination of Nadir Shah in 1747, we don't know the history of Peacock Throne. But we again see Kohinoor in the possession of Sikh Empire, which they had acquired from Afghans. In 1849, Lord Dalhousie made Sikh Empire part of British Empire to Queen Victoria of Britain, where it became a part of British crown. Okay, here you can see this jewel which has been stolen and it has been used in the crown. This is the last topic, Pitya-Dura. It is the colored hard stone placed in depression, carved into marble or sandstone, creating beautiful ornate patterns. You can see the work of the stone which has been inlaid. Here also you can see the design which they have put in. So mainly here the structures, different structures which they have used. Now this Pitya-Dura is used or believed to be a legendary thing. Okay, it is believed that a Greek god Orpheus, he had used this thing, okay, and he used to play, and so that's why the throne is having god Orpheus, Greek god, and he is playing with the lute. So this is communicating that king, okay, always gives justice to his people and he allows them to live in harmony. So here we end up with the topic. We'll be meeting in the next chapter. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.